Hi everybody, welcome to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison, and today we're just going to talk, it's just kind of daily updates, talking about some coins. Tron, we're going to be talking about today, Cardano, the Binance coin as well. Excuse me. And we're just going to have a general chat about crypto in general, but there's a few things I want to kind of look at with Tron as well, which we'll be talking about in a second. So I'm just going to test to see if this is working okay. Can I look at? Yep, that's all working okay. We've got the chat on just now as well. We've got Dean in. Welcome to you, Dean. Good to have you here. King Bavero is in as well. Morning to you as well, buddy. Good to see you here. No doubt we'll get a few more people in at the same time. Okay, before we start, if you like this channel, hit the likes. If you like it, it's growing every day, which is fantastic. Didn't expect this, but it's going brilliant just now. Loving it and loving doing these daily updates as well. And if you could hit the notifications bar as well, and the notifications bell, so whenever I go live or I put out a video, and you'll get a wee notification on your desktop as well. So that'll be cool if you do that. Also, if you're a beginner in crypto, complete beginner, you don't know what to do, you know what Bitcoin's all about, you know what cryptos are kind of all about, but you don't know how to get into it, you can join me at my course, my program at CYT-Crypto.com, and join a private group once you buy the program as well. And we've got some trading strategies in there. I'm going to be adding more videos and talking about other things as well with regards to trading on cryptos as well. And we've also got a free group. If you go to Facebook and type in cryptocurrency beginners, you'll find us in the free group there, and I'll put a link down below for you as well. So if you'd like to do that, it'd be fantastic. It's grown all the time. It's just kind of literally just started. We've got about 50 or 60 people in the free Facebook group, and we've got about 20 or 30 people joined the program as well, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's get on with it. We'll just see who's in the house just now. We've got Rivera Oscar, morning to you. Good to see you here. Jacob Hopkins, sounds good. Excellent. Simone Hendricks, good morning, afternoon to you. Jacobs is from California. California, what time is it over in California? That's midnight. It's about midnight, is that right? I think you're 8 hours behind us in California. Yeah, so it'll be 1:45 in the morning. Morning from sunny Spain, Claire Aldrich. You're an hour ahead of us as well. JC Standard, don't forget your disclaimer. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I did almost forget the disclaimer. Okay, disclaimer. Forgot all about it. Thank you very much for that, JC. Disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. All the coins that I talk about are my biased opinion. I've either bought them, or I'm researching them, or looking at to buying into them. So put your big girl pants on, your big boy pants on. Do your own research. Don't blame me. I'm not your dad. If you buy a coin, it's after you do your own research. A lot of people are asking questions as well. What should I do? What should I do? I can't tell you what to do. Do your own research. I just give you road signs. So I give you road signs on my thoughts, and the road signs are pointing you in a direction of to do more research. That's all this channel is for. Thanks for that, JC. Really appreciate that, because I did forget. Chardana's in the house as well. Welcome to you. Crypto Dread, how's it going from Florida? Florida, Christ, Europe, that's 1:45 in the morning, is it? Good to see you here, though. Osama, good morning to you. Darren Tucker, morning. Darren from Austria. Excellent. Got people from all over the world. Hello from Oregon. Randy Red Elk. Chardan, got big boy pants on today. LOL. Excellent. So everybody's got the big boy pants on, the big girl pants on. Good. Good. So what I want to talk about, Tron, first of all, my kind of favourite coin of the moment. So we're just going to look, we'll go over onto Binance just now. The Binance coin is going down just now, but I expect it to go up kind of big time over the next couple of days, to be honest. But it's going down just now. So, Tron, where are we with Tron? Down again, unfortunately. I said yesterday on all the charts that Tron is not good for trading just now, and there's not a good position to get into just now. There's not a good point to get into because it's down on all the charts. The 1 hour chart, the daily chart is all looking down for Tron. But if you're a long-term holder, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. If you get into these prices, these are just going to be blips on a wee map very, very soon. I expect, that's my biased opinion, as I said, but I expect it's just going to be blips on a map, and we're not going to we're just going to laugh at these prices this time next year. So if you're a long-term investor, I wouldn't be worrying at all. If you're a day trader and you're looking to get into Tron, I wouldn't. I'd say now is not a good time to get into Tron because it might still have a dip left in it. It's still looking as if it's going down. If you see all the charts there, you definitely wouldn't be investing in Tron as a day trader. Long-term holder, brilliant, I'd say. And I've been getting a lot of flack, to be honest, about holding Tron. I've been getting messages to say, why are you holding Tron? It's a shitcoin and all that. Unbelievable that people say this is a shitcoin. It really is unbelievable to me. What they've done with the testnet, they've released a testnet. I wanted to look at that as well. Where is Tron? I'm just going to look at the testnet just now. I just had it up, but Tron nodes. So as Tron Scan, I was trying to remind the address. Tronscan.io, I think it is. So I just want to see how many nodes they had up. So they had about 125 or 178 as of yesterday. So I just want to see, I think it's tronscan.io. We'll see if that comes up. Yep, so Tron just now is not looking good for the price kind of movement just now. But I just want to talk a bit about Tron before we kind of go on, and I'll kind of look at your questions as well. Is it Tron Scan? So I want to see the nodes. If anybody knows the address, I'm sure it was Tron Scan. I just had it up a second ago as well. Anyway, they've got about 237 nodes set up just now. Just not working just now. We'll come back to that. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about with Tron. And this was something posted on the Reddit, which I thought was quite cool. And it's somebody going to the ATM, you know, CoinFlip. So they've done a deal with CoinFlip. And this is kind of bigger news than we kind of thought. It's just a wee blip in the news for Tron, but I think it's quite a big thing. So CoinFlip, if you don't know, they've got ATMs all over America. And they've added Tron to it just now, but one of the Reddit users, who's the Reddit user, Shinjunk Ward or something, Junkie Ward, has posted that he actually bought some Tron with one of the CoinFlip ATMs. So you can see here, they bought 544 Tron, which was purchased for $20, and he was saying it was really easy to do. So it's really good. I like that. So if you don't know what CoinFlip is a premier cryptocurrency ATM. They've got them all over America. I'll just see the map there just now. So they've got them here. So it's just in America at the moment. But I would imagine there's going to be more of these things coming as well. So it's mid-America, they've kind of got it. Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Tennessee, North Carolina, Texas, California, Nevada. So they've got them here as well. And you can just go into an ATM and buy cryptocurrency from your bank, straight from your bank, which is really cool. But they've added Tron. So you can see here, it wasn't big news, to be honest, although it came out yesterday or the day before that they were on CoinFlip, and somebody mentioned it on the channel yesterday. Thanks for that. Kind of got me looking into it more. So it just says a wide selection. Not only do we have support Bitcoin, but we also offer Litecoin, Ethereum, and now Tron at all of our terminals. You can even cash out your LTC at our two-way models. So this is really good, and I can see CoinFlip installing more ATMs around the world, not just America as well, which is quite cool. So I just thought I'd post that because this is the Reddit user. They've actually said that they've used it and said it was really easy to use. I'll just see, I'm sure they were saying something about it. Yeah, they were talking how they actually done it. So basically you're scanning a QR code. So you scan the QR code and that's how it knows where to send it to. So that is actually, for me, that's really cool. I like that. Justin Sun as well. He's been on Twitter. He said, I'm honoured to say that after 3 years of hard work, I've graduated from Hupan University. Very grateful to Principal Jack Ma and the school board for individual mentorship and affirmation on this amazing journey. So big congratulations to Justin Sun for graduating, and further supports what he was saying. Everybody was saying there's no connection with Jack Ma. I think that disproves all that FUD they were given about Jack Ma as well. So there's a big connection with Jack Ma there. So I thought that was quite cool as well. And obviously the Tron, which I wanted to show you, the Tron nodes. Nah, it's not coming up. It's not coming up, but they've got 237 nodes at the moment, which is quite cool. Just see a couple of other people coming in. Studio 10 morning from Aberdeen. Good to see you here. Another Scot, a fellow Scot. Stephen Seathouse morning. I love the update, Stephen. Thanks very much, Stephen. Appreciate that. Dean Aberdeen too. So I've got a few Scots in the house, which is excellent. King Gavero, quick question. Am I wasting my time trading the 1 minute chart? It seems to work, but nobody talks about it. I would never kind of look at the 1 minute chart. If we look at the 1 minute chart on Tron, for example, in fact, we'll go to the bigger one. So where's Bitcoin doing? 7314 just now. So we'll look at Tron on the 1 minute chart. If you're trading, if you're a minute trader, then you can trade on any chart, to be honest. But if you're a minute trader, look at this just now. Although on Tron it's not so much a good example. So if you were to get in here on the minute chart at 457, you'd have probably sold back out at 459. So 2 Satoshis and your fees as well. It's been going down, it's gone down, it's gone down. On the minute chart, you might have got in here at 455, but then it came right back down again, 455 again. So you'd have got in and got out at the same time. 453 just now. So I wouldn't trade on the minute chart, to be honest, unless you're a minute trader. You're going by minute to minute. But what we'll do, we'll look on the minute chart on Bitcoin. What would be the minute chart on Bitcoin? What would that be like? So you could have got in Bitcoin on the minute chart at 7343, and you'd have got back out again at 7356. So it depends on how much you're kind of trading. So it's too close together. For me, on the minute chart, it's just too close together. You'd be in and out all the time. Way too much work going on there. So I definitely wouldn't trade on a minute chart. Not even a 5 minute chart. 15 minute chart, possibly. On a 15 minute chart, I'm trying to see a good one that you might want to kind of trade in a 15 minute chart or a small chart. Yeah, see, even on the 15 minute chart, you're in and out too much as well. If you're using the 7 day and the 25 day, or the those periods as well, if you're using the 7 and 25 and 100, it's just too much, kind of like hard work. 2180. This is on the Cardano chart. Yeah, so that's why I use the hour chart. So there's not as much work involved in the hour chart. You're taking a position, you're sticking with it, you're getting out when the 7 day crosses down over the 25 day, you're getting in when the 7 day crosses up over the 25 day, and it's much easier to trade. And you're day trading, it's not minute trading as well. So for me personally, I definitely wouldn't do that, to be honest, King Bavero. But it's up to yourself. If you've found a way to do it, that's cool. That's brilliant. Dean King, trouble is that you'll be in and out all the time. Yeah, that's just what I was saying. Dean, Scottish Bull, morning mate. I've just bought Icon, have it on Binance. Do I need to transfer it to my Ether wallet? Ether wallet, then onto the ICX wallet? Yeah, you would need to. You should be able to transfer it over straight to the ICX wallet from Binance. I don't know. I've not got the wallet, to be honest. But you should be able to kind of send it straight over. So you need to look into that, Scotch Bull. I don't know is the honest answer. Studio 10, XVG was going up and down by 0.2. Seems to have slowed down now and settled a bit. XVG was doing brilliant. Where are we? XVG. I've not got it in my favourites. Pissed off about that because I didn't get into it, and I seen it on the daily chart just kind of when it was about to pop. Where is XVG just now? 912, still going strong. It was down at 821, so it's went up 100 Satoshi, which is good. So I still see that as kind of popping just now. If you look at it on the daily chart, you'll see exactly when it popped. So this is when we look at the daily chart to see what's about to pop. and we can figure out, so XVG kind of started popping about 430 sats. So if you got in there, that would be a good sign. So I mentioned yesterday on the daily chart, it's brilliant to look for popping opportunities. I'm going to favourite that just now, just to keep an eye on it. So for example, ADA, Cardano, I mentioned yesterday, it looked as if it was about to pop. It's not popped yet, but the 7-day has crossed the 25-day, or just in the process of crossing over. So I think Cardano is a brilliant opportunity. I've just literally opened up a position in Cardano, not much. To be honest, I just opened up a position with 1 Bitcoin. I say not much, but I'm not being facetious there. But for me, if I was going to get into Cardano at this point, I'd love to put a lot more in than 1 Bitcoin's worth. So I think Cardano is about to pop over the next kind of few months. And see, the thing with trading charts as well, you don't need to know anything about the company. You don't really need to know. If you're just trading on the charts, you just look at the charts, and it means you're very indifferent. You're not emotionally attached to any particular coin if you're just trading on the charts. So somebody could come in here, not know anything about Cardano, not know its position, its team, or anything else, and you could still trade the charts. But if you're going to be trading in and out of the likes of Cardano, or you're going to be investing it long term, obviously do your research, look at the team, look at everything that's going on, look at the future. Even though they've not got a product out yet, Cardano is still doing brilliant from where it started from. But it looks as if it's about to pop over the next couple of weeks, so I'm happy to be in that as well. BNB as well, Binance coin was kind of looking like a pop. Well, it's been looking like a pop for a few days now, to be honest. So on the daily chart, I was kind of popping about 94,000, and it's all the way up to 173,000 just now, but it has been as high as 189,000 Satoshi. Oh, sorry, yeah, 189,000 Satoshi. So I still think it's going to go up from here, to be honest. I think it might even go up to 300,000 Satoshi before the coin burn in mid-April. And I'm trading this. I'm not investing for the long term. I'm just trading it just now. So I got in about 160,000. Yeah, it was around about 160,000 I got in just before that big spike there. So I could get out just now with about I think it's 0.2 of a Bitcoin. So I'm not really trading for dollars. I'm trading for the Bitcoin to increase my Bitcoin holding, so I can buy other altcoins like Cardano and Tron, for example. Scottish Bull from Glasgow, excellent. Ian from Edinburgh, excellent. Got a lot of Scottish people in. Scottish Posse is in the house, brilliant. Dean, people say TRX is a shitcoin because of the pump and dump in January and Justin Sun's announcement about announcements, but when you see the team they have, it's a serious project. It really is a serious project, I honestly think. And somebody said yesterday in one of the kind of videos that they couldn't believe I was backholding Tron because it's a shitcoin. And he said, I think the guy said, I can't remember who it was, but the guy said even Ty Lopez is calling it a shitcoin. Freaking Ty Lopez just got into kind of cryptocurrency and is kind of, everybody thinks he's an expert. Listen, everybody's saying, a lot of people are saying Bitcoin is a scam. A lot of people are saying Ethereum's a scam. Neo's a scam. So you have to do your own research. I've done mine. So if Tron goes tits up and it all goes kind of down the tubes, then I've only myself to blame because I've done my research. I've not listened to anybody on YouTube. You shouldn't listen to me. You definitely shouldn't listen to me or anybody else. I'm just a road sign. So anything I kind of mention on here, any kind of coins or anything like that, it's just a road sign. So a road sign is just to say, okay, point your research to go that way. So if I say Tron is going to be brilliant in the future, you go, okay, that's something to think about. I'll do my own research and check it out. So don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other YouTubers out there as well. And there's some brilliant ones out there. Data Dash is probably my favourite kind of YouTuber. He's definitely one of my favourites. Nicholas Merton, he's brilliant. And we're going to be doing a video on the best YouTubers as well, on the best YouTubers I think. And that'd be good in the comment section as well if you want to leave a comment and just say who your favourite YouTubers are. I've got a list of about 30 or something. but we'll do another video on that someday. But the point is, don't listen to YouTubers, just use them as road signs to do your own research as well. Rivera from Puerto Rico, it's funny how people bash on Tron knowing that they are very well lined up. They have an amazing team and they're clearly more serious and professional than other coins. I think so. I'd agree with that as well. Look at XRP. XRP I think is going to be interesting over the next couple of months as well. I think I've got that XRP in my favourites on Coinigy. Yeah. So the day chart on XRP, the day chart's still not ready. It still might have a wee bit downward turn, but yesterday it had a green candle. Today it's on a red candle. But I've got a close eye on Ripple as well. So I'm definitely thinking that might have its day very, very soon. Well, it's kind of had its day already, but you know what I mean. It might be ready for another bounce. And could be a good trading opportunity as well. But it's not quite there yet. It's not quite there, but it's close. And see the divergence is getting a wee bit closer. So the 7-day, when it crosses the 25-day, that might be a good opportunity to get in as well. Excuse me. Right, okay. What else we're looking at? Just see some more comments. Look at XRP on the minute chart. See, that does look better. That looks like almost like an hourly chart or a 15-minute chart. But if you're getting in and out, and just thinking about the freeze, 7215, you'd have got out at 7234, got back in at 7234, got out at 7245. Yeah, see, for the King Bavero, for the minute chart for me is just way too much work. Way too much work. On the hourly chart, it's better, but you're still in and out. So for example, you'd have been in at 7140, out at 7228. So much bigger kind of jumps there in and out. So I would definitely rather use the hour chart. In at 6996, and you wouldn't be out yet. So 6996, you'd have had a 230 Satoshi profit so far if you were using the hour chart. Yeah, I just don't like the minute chart at all, to be honest, King Bavero. Rivera, you want to bash on a coin, look at Patcoin. Patcoin was a kind of pump and dump kind of coin. Studio 10 XVG for day trading at the moment. Yeah, XVG would be really good for day trading. Dean, Studio definitely got into Verge at 736 yesterday and rode it up to 983. It was wild. Yeah, and I still think it's going to go up further. It looks as if it's going to still go up. So we're just going to look at the XVG chart. So it's at 916 just now. Kind of came down, but it's at 916. It still might be a good opportunity to get in there again if you're day trading. But for me, if I'm day trading, because I've seen this at 436, an opportunity to get in at 436 Satoshi, I didn't take the opportunity. I see this as a recent all-time high. So I probably wouldn't get in at these kind of prices unless any news came out. There's no news came out about Verge, or there's nothing new that's really came out about Verge. Stephen Seedhouse, any thoughts on Neblio? No, I used that for kind of trading a couple of times as well. Neblio, and I think I've still got it in as my favourite, one of the favourites on Coinigy. Yeah, from a trading point of view, on the hour chart, it's kind of had about 3 or 4 green candles there from its recent kind of low at 105,000. It's up to 107,000 just now. What's it like on the daily chart? So daily chart gives you a kind of big view kind of picture if you look at the daily chart. So on the daily chart, Neblio is not, I wouldn't be getting into it just now. That gives you the 50,000 foot view. Then when you go into the hour chart, that really gives you a position on when to get in to a coin if you're thinking about getting into it. But the daily chart is just good for a very quick overview as well. Am I on? Shit, I wasn't on. Sorry, I'd done this yesterday as well. I wasn't showing you the charts and stuff like that. I should have been showing you that. I should be on it now. There's so many things you've got to remember when you're doing this. Vincent Y, hi, your views on Ethos, any price prediction? Ethos, so we'll just go to Ethos just now. Ethos is kind of good as a long-term hold for me as well. Oh, it's BQX, keep forgetting. Yeah, Ethos on the 1 hour chart. Not looking good in the 1 hour chart, to be honest. It's not looking good there. It's probably not looking good on the daily chart as well. Yeah, on the daily chart it's not good. If you're day trading it, if you're a long-term holder, and because of the universal wallet that's going to be coming out soon, I think that's going to be really good for the company, to be honest. But for day trading opportunities, nah, I wouldn't say so. Usama, is it good to get out from TRX just now and go to XVG? No, XVG is a near, a close all-time high. I'm not saying all-time high, sorry, a recent all-time high. XVG, and Tron is on its low. So it's up to yourself. I can't tell you what to do. I would do your own research, to be honest. But I wouldn't be jumping like that when one's at a near a kind of recent all-time high and one's at a very kind of low point just now. That could pop any second. Just see some other comments. The market is not safe to trade in altcoins just now. Look at the charts Cardano has or any other altcoin. I'd say this is a good time, Eric, to be honest. I'd say this is a good time to look at. We're still in a bear market. Let's remember we're still in a bear market. Bitcoin is at tilting ATM. Tilting at the moment. Yeah, Bitcoin I think has still got another jump to go down. Where are we just now with Bitcoin? 7361. Yeah, 7361 just now. I'll just kind of bring that up closer. A couple of red candles. This is on the daily chart. I'll look in the hourly chart. What's it doing on the hourly? Yeah, so the 7 days just crossed down over. Or the 7 hours have just crossed down over the 25-hour mark. So yeah, it still might have another dip to go, Bitcoin, which is not good. And if that happens, obviously the alts are going to go down as well. So the quicker we decouple from Bitcoin, the better, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. XVG is pump and dump, so just so you know that. Every coin that they say is kind of pump and dump. A lot of people say, oh, it's a pump and dump coin. But XVG, it is good. It's a good company. You have to kind of admit that. Is it worth its value just now? I don't know, to be honest. Studio 10, still best to look at the company. CTR went down after they were arrested. Yeah, that was kind of one of the big stories as well. Is that on CTR? I don't think it is. Yeah, it is. So Centra kind of went down big time. Yeah, because they were arrested because it was a bit of a scam. So that was big news yesterday as well. So yeah, you still have to look at the company, but you can still, if you're purely day trading, the point I was making there is you don't need to know about the company if you're day trading, to be honest. And you don't need to know, you just use the charts. But obviously if you're trading, it makes more sense to look at a company as well and find out more about it, look at the team and stuff like that. Definitely if you're investing for the long term. But a company like Centra, if you were investing for the long term, you'd have thought, this looks really good, what they were doing. And then obviously they were arrested kind of yesterday as well. So I don't know if we've got the Centra news up there. CYT-Crypto. Yeah. So the SEC is charging 2 cash and card loving crypto founders with fraud after a 32 million initial coin offering. Because they said, I think they were linked to kind of Visa. And, or is this another story? 1 second. Yeah. By building a debit card for cryptocurrencies raised 32 million because they were saying they had kind of links with MasterCard and Visa. But it turns out they didn't. There's more to the story than that as well. And you have to do your own research. But if you did your research on this, you wouldn't have known that. You can only find out what's actually in the news and what's on the net. And you wouldn't have known about these kind of two founders kind of being fraudulent and saying that they're not linked to MasterCard, they're not linked to kind of Visa as well. There's more to the story than that, but that was essentially it, to be honest. Richard James, all that matters is that market maker account to stop dumping. Tron cannot moon until it's empty. Where are we on the kind of market maker? But we have to remember as well that there's going to be other market makers out there. So 521 million they've got just now. They're not trading that much, to be honest. Out. But they've got 500, so half a billion coins left in Tron. But I've seen over the last couple of days that somebody is building up a huge position in Tron. Somebody with a Bittrex account building up a huge position. You're buying 12 million at a time. There's a few 12 million trades, a few 7 million trades, there's 10 million trades. So somebody's building up a huge position, so they might dump in the future. You just never know. And the Tron top holders. It's a distribution chart for Tron as well on Etherscan. Token holders, 34 billion, 13 billion. So these ones you'll probably see are not trading at all. They probably held them for 84 days or something, 73 days, yeah, they last traded. These are the top ones. These will be the company ones. And Tron holders, 77 days, yeah. Let's see if there's any changes here. We'll just look at a couple on the Tron, see what they're doing. Yeah, 40 days. So the top holders in Tron are not really selling out, but obviously the guy with 500 million or the woman with 500 million is kind of selling all the time. All that matters is that market maker. Oh, right, okay, we've done that. Drew's kicking it. Lord Ray on hyped on crypto is great. Right, I need to check that out. That's good. Jen Mona, have the market maker's account, keep tracking on its dump. Hope things will change when it's finished. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when this kind of market maker has finished the dump. We expected that for the kind of testnet release, but it didn't really happen. Okay, just another. If we look at the kind of day charts, if we just go down the kind of list here on Binance. I'm just using Binance to trade, so that's why I'm just kind of looking at Binance just now. So ADA, as I said, is an opportunity to get in just now. I think that's going to pop on the day chart. ADX, that's a bit slow to load, so that's not ready. So usually what I do is I just go down, and you can do this on Binance as well. I just go down the list. Probably better doing on Binance. Coinage is a bit slow just now. So to stop this jumping about, we'll just go to the bottom just now, and we'll go to the daily chart, and we'll go to recent. So Poet is not ready for jumping. Encash, can't really see too much, so we'll look in the 6-hour chart. Not ready for popping either. We'll go back to day chart. TNB not ready for popping. IOST has popped already. Kind of looked at that, it's popped to 250 and it's all the way up to 412, so you could have nearly doubled your money with IOST if you just looked at the daily chart and got in when it was about to pop. And this is why it's good looking at the daily chart, it just gives you opportunities. Storm, can't really see too much data on that, you'd have to go to this kind of 6-hour chart or something because it's a recent one, so that wouldn't be ready for popping just now. Fun, where is Fun just now? Not ready for popping either. TRX, that's not good on the daily chart, to be honest. 452 is down to, which is a bit shit. Lend, not ready. Zalika, 6 red candles in a row. I know that's a kind of recent one as well, so you've not got too much data. DNT is not ready for popping. So what you do is you just go on, you can use Binance and just go into the daily chart and see the 7-day crossing over the 25-day. Not ready. XVG is kind of popped already, we've seen that. Ripio, we can't really see that as it's in consolidation phase just now. Syndicate. Syndicate looks a good one just now. If you look in the daily chart, that looks as if it's about to pop as well. So where are we? It's kind of crossing over at this point at the moment. So Syndicator kind of is possible contender as well. And a hold Syndicator as well. Like that from the beginning. Alright, TNT, Tron has kind of already went out at about 886. And it's jumped up 200 Satoshi. So yeah, so that's how you look for opportunities. Look at the big picture first, then kind of zoom in on the hour charts and stuff like that. What do you think about SRN? SRN. Siren Labs. I've not done any research on it at all. Heard about it, know about it, not done any research, to be honest. There's no point in me talking bullshit and just trying to kind of bullshit my way out of the answer. I'll just be honest and say I've not researched it. I like Trade Devil for TA. Excellent. So I'm going to look at these suggestions as well, because I'm not big into TA, but I do like using the kind of 7-day or the moving averages. I think that's one of the good ones about TA. They're one of the things we could be using in TA. But a lot of people are still using the old kind of stock market, 50-day, 100-day and 200-day. I don't see that in crypto. I don't see the point in using it in crypto. Jay Patel, what are the things you look before making a trade? That's exactly what I do. I'm telling you the exact strategy that I use. I just literally look at the day chart, just go up the list and kind of look to see what's about to cross over, the 7-day crossing over the 25-day. And then when I see one, so we've seen one there, for example, Syndicator. So we kind of look at that. I kind of know what Syndicator is anyway. So we'd look at that. Then I would go to the hour chart and see, okay, what's happening in the hour chart. The hour chart kind of crossed over about 891. It's now 982. And see what it's done recently. Now there's been 4 red candles on the hour chart, but it's on the way up again. So that's how I would get in. I would find them on a daily chart first, look at the hour chart to see where my entry point is. So right now, would I enter into Syndicator? So recent high over the last couple of hours is 1099. It's gone back down to 984. It's on a red candle, but it looks as if it's going to push back up. So I might jump in with Syndicator here, but I'd be also looking at the BTC price. So the Bitcoin price, because that determines kind of everything, if being really honest. Bitcoin price 7315. I'd look at that as well. If the Bitcoin price is looking to go down further, then I might not jump in, to be honest, because everything is really going to come down, or most things are going to come down on that as well. So I hope that helps, Richie. Was that Richie? No, sorry, Jay Patel. Cheeks, do you think there will be any impact effect on TRX and XVG airdrop for line C today? I don't know anything about that. Also, any forecast roadmap on the market maker? Still over 500 million TRX left. There's no kind of roadmap. They decide what they do. It just looked before the testnet launch. It just looked as if they were going to sell out before or just on the day of the testnet, but they slowed it right down over the last few days before the testnet launch. So goodness knows what they're doing now, to be honest. But they're still selling every day. You've got 521 million left. And Richie James, market maker, will run out in about 3 weeks. It slowed down. Yeah, it slowed down, Richie. So if he keeps on going the way he's going over the last couple of days, then Richie's saying it's about 3 weeks. Verge partnership announcement is 17th of April. It could be an anticipation of that, Dean, that they're going up. When did you get into cryptocurrency, Eric? I got into cryptocurrency in June 2017. When I sold a website for $20,000, but instead of getting $20,000 for it, I got 8 Bitcoin for it, and I've been trading ever since, or I've been kind of investing ever since. Trading, investing. For the taxman reasons, I've been investing ever since. I stepped out of Ethos right where it went down. Good. I got lucky. I still think Ethos is good for the long term, but if you're day trading it, not so good, obviously. Adrian, hi mate, watching you from Australia. Finally managed to see you live. Excellent. Thanks very much for joining us, Adrian. Good to see you here. Crypto Don Juan, what's up? Good to see you here, Crypto Don Juan. Hey Steve, I know you trade at high level for the most. Are you already a millionaire? No, nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. It's just I've got half my position in Tron, to be honest. I was up to $500,000, didn't get out stupidly. I should have got out and left maybe about $200,000 in the market and took out 300,000, but I thought it was still going up. I did think it was still going up, to be honest, at that point. So back in January, I think I was up to $500,000. But as of now, I'm just going to be honest and show you. I know most people wouldn't do this, but people do want to know. So 158,000 as of what I've got just now. That's current valuation. You can see half of it is in Tron, 51.59% is in Tron. And then I've got Cardano, Bitcoin, Binance, Origin Trail, Wager, AdBank. These are all the ones I've got just now. And this is on Coin Tracker. It kind of tracks everything for you. However, I have to admit I've taken about $50,000 out. So that would be around about $200,000. A lot of people wouldn't show you this, but I don't mind showing you. My cryptos are safe, so if somebody wants to come to my house and kind of burgle me, they'll definitely not get my cryptos because they're very safe apart from the ones I'm trading just now. Cryptodon 1, area looks like it's ready to pop, about 2 more days or less. Yeah, I think it's about ready to pop as well. Eric, I think Dragon Chain is underestimated because Dragon Chain looks good, to be honest. They're different than other cryptos as they don't put any money in marketing. I think the plan's going to be very good. Yeah, Dragon Chain is another good one as well. Wish I'd got into the ICO, to be honest, but I didn't. I'm limited for time on kind of doing research and things like that as well because I'm only doing this maybe a couple of hours each day because I've got my own business as well. Right, what else was I going to kind of look at? So I showed you Justin Sun as well. Our coin flip, I've showed you that. Yeah, the consensus 2018, somebody mentioned this the other day as well. Didn't know too much about it. I know there's a kind of 3-day conference event every year. And every year, a lot of people are saying every year after this event that the Bitcoin price tends to shoot up. So there's some big names going to this consensus event. So I kind of looked more into it. And I thought that it's an interesting correlation between the Bitcoin price and after the kind of consensus event in 2017 and 2016. So 2017 event triggered the bullish trend. Will history repeat itself? So I don't know about the consensus event if history is going to repeat itself. It could have been a coincidence that happened. So it said the event of 2017 resulted in a gain of 26% in the total market cap in comparisons to 2016 small 2.7%. So on the evening of the event, the Bitcoin price surged to $10,000 and triggered the bull run of June. So this year is even bigger. It's getting bigger all the time every year. 2017 was 2,700 attendees. 2016 there was 1,500. This year the event is going to be much bigger with 4,500 attendees. 250 speakers. So this could trigger another bull run on May the 14th. I'm round about then as well, but I don't know. I don't know. And these are some of the biggest names that are in the kind of investing world and the people that are not in crypto and people that are in crypto as well. So this could trigger another bull run as well. I just thought that was interesting. I can't remember who mentioned it. And the other one I was going to show you is the kind of Peter Pan mentioned this yesterday as well. Crypto Genuine. So they're talking about a crypto cartel in the market as well. I'm not saying it's manipulation, they're just saying it's a crypto cartel and it's for suppression of the Bitcoin price. So that's going to be an interesting article as well for you to read. I'm just going to post that here. So Peter Pan was talking about that the other day. So I'll post that article there just now. Cheeks Magoo, if you Google Tron airdrop first, the TRX and XVG airdrop for Lion C article will pop up. Excellent. I've been getting a lot of kind of scam or spam comments about the kind of Tron airdrop or something, so I've just marked them all as spam, to be honest. Cryptodon 1, nice profits. Oh, thanks very much. DataDash has just put a trade on Tron yesterday. Oh, did they? DataDash just put a trade on Tron? That's not, doesn't sound like them, to be honest. be interesting if he has actually. I'll need to check that out if Data Dash put it on. And Data Dash, if you don't know Data Dash, I'll definitely check out his channel. He's got a brilliant channel. I'll just post a link there for you as well. And what Nicholas does over on Data Dash, he does in-depth research, and he really knows his shit, to be honest. Much more than me, just being really honest here. He knows his stuff. He's been in the stock market game a long time, and he's really into crypto in a big way. I think he's gone full time just now into crypto. So he really knows his stuff. So he's a really good YouTuber. He's one of my favourite YouTubers, to be honest. But there's loads of people I like as well. Craig here, what do you think about the Odyssey coin? On Odyssey webpage, they're media partners with Amazon. In Justin's Sun interview, he mentioned OCN. Yeah, somebody mentioned that the other day as well. I've still not looked into Odyssey. I just don't get the time, unfortunately. So that's why I do these kind of videos in the morning and kind of my research in the mornings as well. Studio 10, fancy meeting for coffee. You can teach me all you know. I don't know that much. Everything I know, I've shared with you on this channel. Honestly, everything I know, I've shared with you on the channel. It's just a mindset thing. I think that's what kind of differentiates kind of some traders or good traders from not so good traders. It's a mindset thing as well. And I'm in the personal development space over 15 years and kind of developed that mindset and business game for over 10 years as well. So it's about a mindset when you're trading as well. A lot of people don't really think about that. Studio 10, more than me, I've just started. If you're trading, you can literally trading on the 7-day, the moving averages. I think you can build up a big position just trading on the moving averages. A lot of people are going to decry me for that. It's worked for me. You've seen. So just now, if I'm being kind of really honest, I'm up at 159,000 just now. That's my portfolio. That's about 21 Bitcoins worth. But I started with 20,000, and it went all the way up to about 500,000. And that's literally just doing what I've taught on this channel. Literally just doing what I've taught on the channel is going in. But to be honest, when I first started, you could have put money on anything and it would have gone up. But now everything's kind of gone down by about 80-90%. But I think anybody can do this, and I think anybody can become good at trading as well and looking for the opportunities. It's just about research. I love doing research, to be honest. That's one of my favourite things. And everything in business and personal development space as well, I love doing the kind of research as well. So I think that's all it's about. Mindset and kind of research and being patient. I think everybody thinks long term in crypto is a week. People think of that as long term. Long term is literally 1 to 2 years. But I think people get scared, and I can understand this because I'm kind of think about it as well. Is crypto going to be around in 1 or 2 years' time? That's what people think. That's why they don't think long term. But if you think about it, if you put in a pension, if you're in your work, for example, you're working full time, you put in a pension and you don't even think about it for 40 years. That's how we should be thinking about crypto, I think, but not in 40 years. So Tron for me is a 1 to 2 year project that could be massive. If stuff comes out that says, okay, this is not going the way it's expected, I'll get out of Tron. I'm not emotionally attached to Tron. I just think what they've got just now, the news they've got out just now, the kind of founders they've got out, the connections they've got, everything they're doing just now is brilliant. And I think I can easily see me holding this for 1 to 2 years at least, until I see news otherwise to say, okay, it's time to get out of Tron. You shouldn't be emotionally attached. However, having said that, I'm emotionally attached to Neo, if I have to be honest. And just because I think that they're amazing, I'm kind of emotionally attached to it, and I'm just dying for an opportunity to get back in to Neo as well and get more money to buy into Neo, because I sold my Neo for Tron for trading it, and then I just kept on going in on Tron bigger and bigger the more I researched it. Gen 1, do you have a fixed time for live video every day? No, it's around about this time, to be honest. I like to do it in the mornings before I start my kind of business stuff. So it's around about this time, around about 8:30 GMT, and that would be 3:30 EST, and California time it would be about 1:30 or something like that, or 12:30 would be. So it just depends, but I tend to do it in the mornings, round about this time. Peter Pan, some channels don't like promotion of other sites. It's nice to hear you aren't bothered with user input on this. Shows the honesty of your channel that you aren't concerned. Yeah, I think this is what crypto's all about, Peter Pan, and you kind of know this as well. That it's all about sharing. This should be a community. We're in a community where the government's against us, the banks are against us. We should all come together. And if I see a channel I really like Data Dash, I'm going to share it. It's not competition to me, because he's much better than me. He knows his shit. He knows his stuff. It's just I go I'm on live every day, and it's just kind of chatting here about cryptos. That's all we're really doing. And if I see something else that's good, I'll share it. It's a sharing community. We should be coming together as a community to build and support each other as well, not ripping the shit out of each other and calling everybody down or decrying everybody on YouTube and stuff like that. We're in crypto together, and we're fighting against big corporations. We're fighting against the institutions, the banks, the governments as well. So we should be coming together. So I think that's my mindset on it, Peter. But thanks for that. I really appreciate that. No Doge. No, not getting any Doge. I have got Digibyte though. I have got Digibyte. Peter Pan, by the way, the cartel info has been taken off Medium. It's only on Steam it now. I sent a new link yesterday. This is on Medium just now. Was that the original article, Peter? So I'm going to just type in that. Fourth dimension. Let's see if we can get the original one. The Steam it one. Right, there's a Steam it one. I think this is it, the Steam it one. Right, okay. So I'll just post that for you, Peter. 1 wee second. Original article. So this is talking about the cartel they've got. So the original article has been... I'm just going to look at this 1 wee second just to see if this is the original article. I know that it's going to look kind of weird on the eyes. 42,000 times, so it might not be the original article. Peter, if you post that in just now, the Steam it one, that might not be the original one. Stephen Seedhouse, do you have any courses on day trading? Thank you. I don't have any courses on day trading. I've only got the program out to if you're a beginner in crypto. But what I'm going to do in there, Stephen, is I'm going to put what I've learned about day trading, and I'm going to put that in the program as well. So the program is at CYT-Crypto.com. So I'm going to add a couple of more videos in there just specifically for trading. So it goes from beginner level to kind of intermediate level. And I'm not going to go heavy into technical analysis. It's just literally on my day trading techniques, and that's all it's going to be. And kind of talk about dollar cost averaging as well. That's a really good way if you're getting into crypto as well. And I'll do another video on dollar cost averaging. But yeah, at CYTCrypto.com, you can check that out as well. Elwin, when is the exact coin burn of BNB? I think it's the 15th of April for the coin burn of Binance. So we'll just have another quick look at the markets before we go. What is kind of doing well just now? So IOST is doing the best at 23%, XVG 929, ONT as well is going back up again. That's just doing really well just now. Ontology, and it has been since it came out, to be honest. Yeah, Syndicator, I just mentioned that just now, that could be about to pop. That's kind of high on the list as well. Viacoin, it's kind of popped as well. It's kind of went 1761, but it's not popped, but it's kind of going up. Salt, Ikonomi, ADA, how's that doing just now? I've gone to ADA. Kind of up and down just now, but I still think that's going to pop. 0x. QSP. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for just now and just see if there's any more comments before we go. Should we hold till 14th of April before coin burn of BNB? Your insight, Elwin. My biased opinion. I've just got to kind of say that what I'm thinking about doing with Binance is selling probably around about the 12th of April, 12th or 13th of April. I know, again, that sounds stupid of me saying that on kind of live on YouTube, but how many people are going to watch this channel, to be honest? So I'll probably sell around the 12th or 13th of April before the coin burn, because I think after the coin burn there might be a big dip. But I'm hoping, here's my hopes, I'm hoping it goes up to about 300,000 Satoshi. If it does, I've kind of doubled the money. And I've only put a Bitcoin in to Binance as well, 1.05 Bitcoin or something. If it doubles, I've got 2 Bitcoin, and then I could buy 2 other coins or go back more into Tron, depending on the price. TRX Moon, the end of April or May, I think it's going to go up big time, and that's why I'm not bothered about the kind of price dip just now. And if it goes down any further, if it goes down to about 430, 420, 400 or something, I'll just trade and buy more. Not trade Tron, but I'll trade other coins and just buy into Tron more, to be honest, and hopefully get up to 3 million kind of holds or tokens. Okay, I'll leave it there for just now. As I said, you can join a Facebook group as well if you want. It's a free group. We've got a free group there, but if you buy the program as well at CYT-Crypto.com, you can get in there as well. I'm going to be adding more videos there, but you get into a private group as well, just for the kind of buyers of the program. So it'd be good to see you over there as well. Okay, and hit the likes as well, and kind of the notification bell as well, and share this video if you like it, if you like these kind of daily updates. And also give me your suggestions. What would you like to see on this channel? I do daily updates, kind of looking at the overall markets and stuff like that, but what else would you like to see? Just talking about Tron, just talking about specific coins. It'd be good to get your thoughts on that as well. What do you like to see? Or do you just like the chats in the morning? Is this what it's about? This is what makes it's going to be good. Okay, have a brilliant day, whatever you're doing, and until tomorrow, namaste. Take care. Bye now.